Mountain Cemetery site was designated as Historic Site number 440 in 2002. Here's the place that has more than 1,000 of tombs from various classes, ranging from tombs of yangban, who are usually noblemen, to those of ordinary people. Also, there are hundreds of stone structures, including stone tables, gravestones, and stone statues of civil officials and young boys. Also, graves of various walks of life are distributed. In particular, there are many ones of eunuchs, including the tombs and tombstones of Seungdeok, a 17th century eunuch, and his wife, which are well preserved, providing a good source on studying the history of life in eunuch positions. As it is rare to find a place where various classes' tombs of Joseon dynasty are concentrated for a long period of time, here is important relic in order to understand the transition process of the tomb's shape and structure. In addition, as mentioned earlier, the shapes of the remaining stones varied widely. Between Changdong Dobonggu and Wargaedong Nonggu, there is Choan Mountain. There are about 1,000 tombs of various classes, including those of noblemen, common people, and eunuchs during the Joseon dynasty. Even though it is not well known, it has high cultural value. The reason why tombs dating back to Joseon dynasty were built here is because here was suitable place according to the feng shui, the geographical theory of human's fortune, considering yin and yang. In specific, here was the geographically perfect in that the Jungang stream flows to the right and Ui stream to the left. Then why are there so many graves here? According to the code of the Joseon dynasty, Gyeongguk-daejeon, it is said that no grave should be built within the 10 li from the capital city, which is within 4 kilometers of nowadays, regardless of noblemen and ordinary people. For this reason, here was the place where all requirements are met, which is more than 10 li away from the capital city. And as most of the tombs of here was one of the eunuchs, so this mountain was also called as Mountain of Eunuchs. Furthermore, the only tomb that has also the tombstone was the tomb of Seungdeok, the one of the eunuchs of Joseon dynasty in 17th century. He usually took care of the king, and during the region of Sukjong, who was the 19th king of the Joseon dynasty, he was appointed as the highest position of eunuch. He usually took care of his drinks, foods, and court ladies, and the most important task of him was to assist the king as his shadow in the nearest position of the king. And right here is Tomb of Seungdeok. The reason why there are 2 tombs, not only one, is because the other one was the tomb of his wife. Often we have misbelief that eunuchs cannot be married and should not have family. In fact, eunuchs in Joseon dynasty were allowed to marry, adopt children, and even have concubines actually. It can be said that they existed only for the king, mainly in charge of supervising their meals, delivering royal orders, cleaning, and tasting the king's food first to see whether it contained poison. Unfortunately, although they endured the pain of castration to become an eunuch, most tombs have no burial mound, and this makes the life of them regrettable. Finally, can you guess what are the things that the stone structures have in common? They are all heading to Gyeongbokgung, which was the main palace where the king lived. This suggests that even after death, the eunuch prayed for the king's well-being.